We are living in shambles. We are just sitting on a time bomb.
Shut down everywhere. Shut down everywhere.
Protest finish. Before, a liter of fuel is 850. After they do the protest, they finish. A liter of fuel 1,000. To show say this thing that no they touch the government for body. Government purposely want keep poor people because they are ready to wipe everybody. Tinubu and the Shetima and the Wike and the Akpabio.
That is not a protest. We don't need a protest for now. We need more than a protest. We need something that may likely look like revolution, not just a protest, because you don't protest whereby some side of the country are not part of you. It must be a collaborative effort. We must come together to protest, because if you see what is going on, I think revolution should be the next thing to do. That is the next thing.
How do we achieve that?
I don't know, but see, like I told you last time, that we are sitting at the then gone. Because this one, they gave the notice of, is it 2 weeks or 1 month? The next one, nobody may know what will happen.
All the politicians, all those big politicians, they should bring them and slay them. They should kill all of them.
That's how we hold them accountable, because we are killing them.
Yes, they should bring our money, let them die. They have no use to Nigeria.
People are saying this Tinubu better pass.
I said nothing, all of them. All of them, they should bring all of them and kill them. They are of no use to Nigeria.
Revolution should take place in Nigeria. You are calling
that thing that happened to Ghana, let it happen to Nigeria.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Andrew.
Bro, do you know, sir, if it had been in a country that has pedigree, a country that has integrity, the Minister for Sports should have resigned. That you took billions to Olympics, you cannot win a medal. We're not talking about gold, silver, or bronze, and you are coming back here to say you did this, you do that. What are we talking about? Where is having senate president? We say let them, if they like, they should continue to protest that they will be there in the house taking tea. What are we talking about? Where is their integrity? Where is the honorable? They call them honorable and they answer. What are we talking about? In a situation where you see people are talking, that is telling lies at random. They have children, they have works, they have friends. People are saying this is your salary. You are saying people that is working with you, people that are working with you are saying this is our salary. You are saying it's not our salary. In fact, if we hear anybody say it again, the person will be disciplined. What are we talking about? So how will you rule in this kind of situation?
How do we hold them accountable?
That is the big question.
We protested last week. A lot of Nigerians have come out to say the protest seems like
a lot of Nigerians too anti-protested. They were bought with peanuts, 5,000, 10,000 as case may be, for your own future. That is the issue. They have all it takes. They have the wealth. They have the power. So they know how to navigate their way out. So that's the problem. I think revolution should be the next thing to do. That is the next thing.
How do we achieve that?
I don't know, but see, like I told you last time, that we are sitting at the then gone. Because this one, they gave the notice of, is it 2 weeks or 1 month? The next one, nobody may know what will happen.
Do you feel protest should be announced, or it should be announced? Because it seems that it gives the government time to counter the protest.
That is what I'm telling you now, because the other one has been announced. And if the government meant well for us, they should have called for a round-table discussion before them. They did not do that. It was almost at the end of this thing that they are going to say, okay, they should come. Come to do what?
What is revolution like for a Nigerian average layman listen to? What is revolution?
Brother, there's not going to be any revolution that will end with peace. That is just the truth. Some will die. Some will die. It's not a war. But what you know is that in crisis, people die. There is difference between war and crisis. But in crisis, people die. It's just peaceful demonstration of protest. People died. Nigerians died. And you're happy, you're ruling people. Because it's not your own person. Because it's not your own person that died. And people are talking. Brother, if revolution cannot take place, let us disintegrate into the political zone. Every zone should go and rule themselves. Then let's see who has the power, who has the money.
Do you feel that bill, the Senate will be ready to sponsor, to talk about that?
Nobody will sponsor it.
They don't want to.
Nobody, they will not sponsor that. Imagine even the equilibrium of the East having six states is becoming a problem. So how would they allow you to go? Because they know what they are getting.
It seems everything Nigerians have ever achieved was being military contributed to. Do you feel the Northern are clamoring during the ENDBAG protest? They really want military intervention. What's your take on that?
I don't have idea of what you are saying. If the Northerners have said they need the military intervention.
Yeah, during the ENDBAG protest.
I don't have. But what is the military intervention? Who are the military? Did you say the first minister said that they are to defend their territory, but they refuse to defend the Boko Haram axis, the ISO land, what is it called? They refuse to defend there, but they want to defend people that are protesting to end bad governance. People that are protesting for hunger. That's the one they want to defend. Brother, the military has been bought over. That's just the truth. They have compromised. That's just it. Well, there is hope. In as much as we are living, there is hope. There is nothing God cannot do via our own reasoning. Or
if you are with the president now, face to face, what will you tell him right now?
There is nothing I will tell Mr. President that he is not aware. Mr. President was a grassroots person. Remember, he was a governor for 8 good years, also a senator. So there is nothing people are going through that is not aware.
Do you feel the people around him are not telling him the truth?
It's a contributor. It's a contributory fact that people around him that they don't meant well for Nigeria.
Or he himself is not competent.
Let me tell you the truth. When I was in power here, when you give me good advice, I will take it. When you give me the wrong one, I'll filter it and throw the advice. I will not throw you. I'll still keep you because I know one day you still bring a good advice. So I don't think the people around him are doing us good or doing the president good.
They are for their own interest.
Yes, they are for their own interest and for their future gain, what they will gain in the nearest future. That is just the truth. They want to remain relevant in politics. They want to remain relevant. They want to remain in power. In advance world, it's not like that. Can you imagine the president of America has to lay down his own ambition for the second to take over? Will that happen in Nigeria? They will over their dead body. I've never seen any person in Nigeria here since the Buhari government is today that resign honorably. Say, because this thing did not work, let me resign. Do they want to die there? Is it their father's property?
Do you think Nigerian politics, our constitution should be readdressed? Because it seems like it's not working.
If you ask me, constitution is not our issue. The written constitution is not our issue. It's our mindset. It's our mindset. After all, the constitution gives us power or gives us the right to protest. But the government of the day say no. Rather, what they did was to hire people to counter the protest. What they did was to shoot tear gas, start tear gassing people, start shooting people. So where is the constitution? Where is the constitution working again? So I feel that they do whatever they want to do and nothing happens, and they go away with it. But time is coming that they will not do what they want and go away with it. Remember, the scripture says that any seed any man sow, you must reap it. Any work you do.
Not waiting for God's judgment.
Yeah.
Because we always wait for God's judgment.
No. God cannot come down from heaven to fight our battles. Even though he said in Exodus 14:14 that he will fight our battles and we will hold our peace. If you study that place very well, they will call about spiritual battles. God cannot come down and come and slap somebody that slaps you. No.
Correct.
So our governors also should contribute. The local government also should do well. Our chiefs, those high chiefs and the low chiefs, should try and do well in our community. Our CDC chairman, they should try and do. Have you ever seen a CDC chairman that has come openly to say, declare what the people have? This is what we have. This is how far we have spent it. Still worship is no longer working. In a country where python swallows money, that is our country where we find ourselves today.
No transparency.
A country where I say, if you speak, I will speak. A country where somebody will say in the floor of the Senate, I will expose everybody here. I will expose so many things here. And today the person is what is it called? The Speaker of the House of Assembly. I say if you talk, you will die. If you don't talk, you will die. So what is the need? Let us continue to stand out and begin to speak it. So,
all right, thank you so much for your time.
Likely look like revolution, not just a protest, because you don't protest whereby some side of the country are not part of you. It must be a collaborative effort. We must come together to protest, because if you see what is going on, some people, some side of the country, because of sentimental reasoning, because of they are being hated, because of that nepotic tendency, they now believe they cannot be part of the protest. So I believe that if we want to protest, actually, we must come together, have one ideology, one mindset before we can be able to put the mountain.
What is the one mindset, the ideology you think Nigeria should push? The agreeable?
Yeah. From the onset, the system that brought the current person in Asorok is fraudulent. It is not pure. And everybody saw what happened. And because of that now, some people, we are grieved because of the result of that election. And up to date, they are not happy. That is why they cannot be part of the protest. Yes.
Yes, sir. You tell us, let's now go to the inflation, the price of goods and all. How does it feel right now living in Nigeria as a family man, as a businessman?
For now, I see Nigeria as an empty entity, a contraption. Yes, and you don't call it a country again, you can just call it a contraption, because a country where a man cannot be able to feed his family, you can't take care of your kids, you can't pay your rent, you can't be able to eat good square meal, 3 square meal a day. Automatically, we are living in shambles. We are just sitting on a time bomb.
What is the way forward now, right now? A fearless protest, which October, another one, people say it will be more violent because the demands of this previous one was not met.
I believe we need more than a protest. We need something that is more than a protest.
Okay. Are you saying the protest should be more violent or something?
It shouldn't be more violent. I don't like violence, but we need to go extra mile to protest. We need to hold these people to ransom. Yes.
All right. How do we achieve that?
We know all the government prosecutors. We need to bring them down. In terms of siege, we need to siege the city. Hold on all the government prosecutors. Yes, and I believe the labor people should be part of it as well, so that nothing goes, nothing comes. End of the day, they will come to our compromise. That's what I believe.
All right. Now, what message do you want to pass across to the president this morning?
I have no need to tell the president that to say that the president is not even the issue. The issue is the electoral empire, the so-called INEC, that sabotaged the whole 370-something million people called Nigeria all over the whole world. The man in person who has the INEC should be called to book. Yes.